Founder of evyAI. I'm really excited about today's presentation as I will be talking about how to be able to leverage evyAI, which is our assistant for LinkedIn. If you're not currently using artificial intelligence, then this is a great presentation for you to listen to because I'm going to be showing you the step by step process to be able to use AI together with LinkedIn. Over the past several years, I've trained over 1,000 people on how to leverage LinkedIn. And I want to tell you that LinkedIn has really been a game changer for me and for many of my clients because LinkedIn is the world's largest professional social network, and we currently have over 1 billion people on LinkedIn. So I'm going to share my screen quickly and just show you some of the powerful things that you can do with AI. So drop a link and let me know where you're dialing in from, where in the world you're coming in from. I'm curious to see where people are coming in from right now. The first thing I want to tell you is that if you don't have a business networking one sheet, check out my one sheet as part of my featured items. This business networking one sheet works people through a little bit about who you are, your current projects, who you want to meet, and how to introduce you together with your skills, experiences, and passions. So if you haven't created a business networking one sheet, go ahead, download mine, read it, and then copy it to create your own. So as you can see, I'm on LinkedIn every single day and I'm constantly posting on LinkedIn. I just posted this right over here. And if somebody, for example, leaves me a comment on my post, I can use my artificial intelligence tool to help me reply to that comment with just a click of a button. Instead of me wondering what to say in the reply, it'll draft their name in the reply and it'll help me be able to reply to that comment with a click of a button. So I don't have to actually think about what to say in the reply. It'll acknowledge them, it'll thank them, and it'll also make it much more likely that they'll keep sending me comments on LinkedIn because of the fact that I am replying to their comments. So if you're not replying to people's comments on LinkedIn, I highly recommend you go ahead and do that. The other thing that you can do, which is extremely powerful, is to leave comments strategically. So, for example, I have saved profiles. You see that in my Chrome extension. I have saved profiles. I click on See All Saved Profiles. Now you see I have this person Amy and Michael and Chris and Philip and Jada and Pamela, and I have a list of influencers. If I go down to my influencers, I click on influencers, I press apply, and these are influencers, which are people that are in the position to be targeting the same people that I'm targeting. So I'm going to go down, look at all 50 influencers. And as you can see, I have Cody Sanchez and Reid Hoffman, the founder of LinkedIn, and Bill Gates, the founder of Microsoft, and Gary Vaynerchuk. And if I click on see recent activity, it loads all their recent posts. So I don't have to wait for their posts to come up in my feed for me to leave a comment on them. So 1 hour ago, Gary Vaynerchuk posted, "Do you care? How do you share that you care for your employees?" I'm going to click on comment. I'm going to click on this little comment box and I'm going to drop a comment for him. Now, he only got 66 comments on this, which is not a lot of comments. So I'm going to tag him like that. And I'm going to read the comment, make sure it makes sense. And I'm going to post it. And you see how quickly I'm able to create rapport under his most recent post, and that helps me be able to do this on many of his posts just like that, and that'll keep me top of mind with his connections. So that's a really great way for you to get exposure under a influencer that has 5.4 million followers just like that. So I don't have to wait for any of these people to post. I If they're an influencer in my life, even if they don't have millions of followers, and I want to be able to drop a comment on some of their posts, I can easily do that, finding their posts and dropping comments. And as you can see, I already dropped a comment on her post, so I don't have to do that. The other thing that you can do is in the back end, you can click on the post writer, select your introduction, select the type of the goal that you have, for example, common myths, the tone, for example, metaphorical, funny, happy, empathetic, curious, educational, and the persona. I have many different personas, but I'm going to select the Joe Apfelbaum persona. And I'm going to say, create a post about the common myths of using LinkedIn and the truth about it. Okay, so I don't even have to tell it what the common myths are because it knows. and it's going to just generate a post for me. Now I have two different options here. I have GPT 3.5 or GPT 4. Those are two separate options that I can choose from. I chose 4, which is available for premium users. And it says, did you know that 80% of B2B leads come directly from LinkedIn? And yet, many professionals still have misconception about the powerful platform. Let's debunk some of these myths today. Myth number one, LinkedIn is only for job seekers. Myth number two is you need to have a large network. Myth number three, AI has no place on LinkedIn. As a marketing expert entrepreneur, I spent several years reverse engineering algorithms and testing systems. So, in order for me to post this on LinkedIn, all I got to do is press copy. I just copied that post. I go on to LinkedIn right over here. And now I have a post that I generated just like that. I don't even need to write anything else. I don't need to modify anything. I can literally just hit post. I can modify it if I want. I can also add an image if I want. So let's say I want to add an image. I click on add media. I find an image that I like. I'm going to double click on this. This is actually a post. That's a perfect video. I'm gonna press next. So AI created the text, AI created the video. I want to press go, post, and now I just posted a video and text on LinkedIn that will get 1,000 people to see that, just like that. If you're not using artificial intelligence to leave comments, to write posts, or even to send messages, if I go to messages right over here, I haven't, tell me more. I'm gonna go in here. Um, Happy to tell you about evyAI. I'm going to press generate, and it's going to read my persona so it knows what evyAI is. It's also going to read our whole message, and it's going to write a message about evyAI. So I don't have to actually write the message. I'm thrilled. evyAI is the latest venture into AI on LinkedIn. It's designed to help professionals like us craft engaging content, intelligent comments, and timely responses. It's all about enhancing LinkedIn. Da, da, da. Can't wait to show you how to streamline these interactions and the human touch. Let's dive in. Okay, so I'm going to press insert. I'm going to press send, and it just wrote a whole blurb for me, which is extremely powerful in terms of like building that relationship. I don't have to sit here and write the whole thing. Now, if I want, I can modify this, make it whatever I want. I'm going to give it a smiley face over here. So he gets those smiley faces here. But as you can see, I wrote a message to this connection over here that asked me about evyAI, and I didn't actually have to write what it does. The AI actually wrote what it does based on the persona. So, like I said, if you're not using these tools, you need to start using them because it's extremely powerful. So, where do you get evyAI? You just go to evyai.com, evyai.com, and you click on the Get Started button. If you do want to upgrade, we do have two options. Go to slash upgrade, evyai.com slash upgrade. We have the $29 a month option. Or if you click on the yearly button, we can also offer it to you for $15 per month if you prepay for the year. That price is going up soon. So I highly recommend you grab the deal while it's still 50% off. It will not be available forever. And some of you might be wondering, Joe, what are you doing? Why are you offering this deal? Well, I really want 30,000 people to start using LinkedIn every single day with the power of artificial intelligence. And I want you to be one of those 30,000 people. So if you're in and you're with me, just write I'm in the chat. This is just the beginning of the revolution of LinkedIn, the beginning of the revolution of AI. LinkedIn is growing from 1 billion users to 3 billion users. That was the commitment of the CEO. So it's really just the beginning of the power of LinkedIn, and LinkedIn is giving away free exposure to people. Right now, LinkedIn is giving away free exposure. Hey, Derek, thank you so much for giving this post a comment. Really appreciate it. Give this post a like. If you see the little like button, go ahead and give it a like. It's either give it a heart or a light bulb. Let's see if you know how to do that. Also hit repost so more people can learn about this. There are many things that you can do with our AI. Number one, I showed you how to post. Number two is you can save people to a particular list. Number three is you can leave comments. You can reply to comments that people left you, or you can leave comments proactively on people's posts, whether it's through the feed or whether it's those saved connections. Number 4 is you can send a message. You saw that the way I responded to somebody's message with just a click of a button. Of course, I included my persona, which I prepared. Number 5 is you can create personas. And if you want me to create your persona for you, let me know in the comments, right? Create my persona. And if I see it right now live, I will create a persona right now live using AI. I'll develop an entire persona for you right now. So let me know if you're interested in me creating a persona for you. Number 6 is you can write recommendations on particular people's profiles. I write recommendations all the time for my connections on LinkedIn. And when you write a recommendation for somebody, they get notified, they appreciate it. But more importantly, you are now sitting on their profile and you are getting exposure on their profile. There's a guy who his company does almost $1 billion in revenue. And I trained his team on how to leverage LinkedIn. I left him a recommendation. He approved that recommendation. Now I'm sitting front and center on his LinkedIn profile, showing the world that I exist. That is powerful. If you're not using that, you're missing out big time. There are many, many other things that you can do with our AI, like, for example, send out connection notes. Let's say you find somebody and you want to connect with them and build a relationship with them, but you're not sure what to say inside the note. The AI can help write up that entire connection note. Derek said, create my persona. So I'm going to go ahead, share my screen, and show you the way that I create Derek's persona in just a few clicks. I'm going to do that right now. And if you want me to create your persona, let me know that you want me to create your persona. So Derek just said, create my persona. So I'm going to click on Derek's profile. I'm going to go right over here. See, this is Derek Power. Derek Power is an amazing entrepreneur, great guy, good friend. I appreciate him very, very much. I'm going to open up ChatGPT right now. I'm going to go here. And if you guys want to learn how to use these tools, just let me know that you want to learn AIs. Just write, I want to learn AI. We do have a mastermind where we meet once a month and we work out how to leverage AI properly. So I'm going to pick this particular training data prompt right over here. I'm going to give it the framework. If you want this framework, right, send me the framework and I'll send you this entire framework. Now I'm going to copy and paste information from Derek's profile right over here into the AI so it knows who Derek is and it can create the persona for him on evyAI. Okay. And I'm going to copy information right here like that into here. Experience, what we do, how we do it, just like that. Education. I'm going to grab some information about his education, just like that. Now, what I'm also going to do is I'm going to, I don't know why these three dots are not coming up over here, but let me just refresh and see if it comes up. And I click on the refresh button. He should have more information here. Let me maximize his screen here. Oh, the see more button. The see more button stopped working. Um, yeah, I don't know why the see more button was not working. But let me switch off to ChatGPT right now. I'm going to stop sharing screen. I'm going to share screen again. I'm going to open up the ChatGPT window. Hopefully you guys could see the ChatGPT window. So I just basically copy and pasted all his information down here together with my framework and my prompt. And I'm going to press go and it's going to start typing up his persona. So check this out. Look at this. It's writing up his entire persona. I can use this persona for every AI or for any other AI that I'm going to be using. So you see the way that it talks about his company. His company name, his keywords, his passions and interests, his achievements, his skills, his communication style, his tone, his preferred phrases, his taboos, his personal interests, his hobbies, his educational background, his goals. You see that? Everything is all done. And now it's writing ideas for LinkedIn posts just like that. Now we do have an idea generator within evyAI, but this is a great starting point if you need a bunch of ideas. And now it's also writing up his target market in just a few seconds. So it wrote up his entire persona. I'm going to actually send this to him right now. Just like this, I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go into LinkedIn. I'm going to go to my recent notifications, click on his profile, click on message, and then go like that. And I just sent him all this information. He can take part of this and then go into evyAI right over here and then click on see all personas. And then on the top right, click on add persona. You can call it Derek, whatever. You can paste it right here. Derek Power. You see that? Click on person, pick his industry. His industry is construction. He can pick his keywords, which helps evyAI make your content SEO friendly. His tone, which is he's from Ireland, so he's funny, but I'm going to make it friendly. um, and I'm going to press save persona. And now, if I want to write a post or generate ideas for him, on the left side where it says post writer, I can actually write a post as Derek Power. So now I can go in here, funny, and I can just do introduction post. So he can introduce himself, write a post about how this amazing Irish person from London, um, this Irishman is changing the game in New York City with his construction business. Okay. I'm going to press GPT-4, which is a bit smarter. And again, it's an introduction post. The tone is funny. The persona is Derek Power writing it. And then it's going to write a nice post as Derek Power about Derek Power. You see, howdy, folks. I'm Derek Power, your friendly neighborhood Irishman. I'm here to tell you a tale about how leprechauns are pots of gold. Not about leprechauns or pots of gold, but about something far more exciting: drywall and carpentry. I've been in the construction game for 20 years, for over 20 years. And let me tell you, it's been a wild ride. Very cool. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to send it to him right over here. This is him telling his story. And of course, it's much easier to edit this than it is to write it from scratch. So now he has a post that was written by my AI. Now, one of the things to consider is that when writing a post with AI, you need to edit it. It doesn't just edit itself. You need to take it and make it better. But it's a good first draft for you to kind of work off. So if you enjoyed this, say thank you very much, Joe. This was very informative. This was very helpful. Let me know in the comments. Give this a like, give this a comment, hit the repost button. Let the world know that you got some value today. And let me know, what can you do to help me be able to get closer to my goal of getting 30,000 people to use LinkedIn every day with the power of AI? If you have an idea for me, let me know in the comments or send me a message. Let me know that you watch this, and I'll see you on the next video.